But tell me, just what is it that you want to do?
Well, we want to be free. We want to be free to do what we want to do. We want to be free to ride. We want to be free to ride our machines without being hassled by the man. And we want to get loaded. And we want to have a good time. And that's what we're going to do. We're going to have a good time. We're going to have a party.
Welcome to another shit show on the Biker's Lifestyle Podcast with your host, Dirty and Tank.
Right now?
Yeah, recording. Right there. We're the kings of technology. No, say it. Let me hear it.
All right, so here's the thing.
Let me hear it.
Here's the thing for the people that are tuning in right now. Hi, this is the Biker's Lifestyle Podcast, and this is going to be the second time we've done this today because the first time somebody didn't hit record.
Well, it starts recording automatically.
Does it?
And I had paused it.
Yeah.
And evidently, when I unpaused it, it must have asked me the question to start recording again, and I just assumed that the unpause. But little green light's on right there right now, so it is. It is.
Hi. Welcome to the show.
Welcome to
the shit show.
That's right. That's right. We wear that proudly, man.
Oh God! You know what? I thought about something here. Check this out. I'm not trying to do Billy Badass shit, but here, check this out. This is a Glock 48. Verified it's unloaded. Uh-huh. Fantastic. Here's the thing. I see a whole bunch of fucking people on Facebooks or whatever, and they start talking about concealed carry. They talk about, what do you carry when you ride, this and that and the other thing. And 9 times out of 10, there's always this guy who is, dare I say, a boomer. Not a boomer with an A, but a boomer with an E. And an older gentleman.
Baby boomer.
Baby boomer. That starts talking about a 1911. And they get on with, 1911 it's the only gun I carry because it's got the stopping power of basically a Sherman tank. And it won 2 world wars. So, under discussion. Listen, if you're riding a motorcycle, you want to be comfortable. And a subcompact 9mm will get the job done. Especially, let's say, a Glock 48. The Glock 48, what's nice about it is it's a subcompact and it holds 10 rounds in a magazine plus 1 in the chamber. That means you have 11 rounds. Most 1911s have a 7-round magazine with 1 in the chamber. That's 8 rounds. That is less rounds than the Glock 48, which is almost half the size. For comparison, this is a 12-ounce beer. This is a Glock 48. Smaller. So my
doesn't weigh as much
recommendation,
either.
and it weighs fucking nothing. And before you start talking about how 9mm won't get the job done, go ahead and Google what a 9mm plus P round or a plus P round will do to the human body. It's impressive.
Yeah, it is.
So for all the people on the internet that want to talk about concealed carry or what gun do you carry when you ride, I carry a Glock 48 or Glock 48X. Yeah.
Well, there you go, folks. Yeah. The more you know.
The more you know. Okay?
The more you know.
Quit trying to sound like a Billy Badass saying you carry a fucking 1911 because nobody cares. Okay, you're not Sherman Potter. You're not fighting the Koreans. Okay, carry a fucking gun that's
relatively. You're talking down my MASH now.
I love MASH.
I do too.
Everybody knows fucking I love MASH. I'm a Hawkeye. All right, 100% Hawkeye.
Big
all right,
time.
Hawkeye was the shit. So he started getting whiny and cry towards the end, but
yeah, well,
it just shows the Alan Alda is a fantastic actor.
My older brother went to college with his daughter.
Really?
Yeah.
She hot?
I don't know. Never really bothered to ask.
That would have been the first question I would have asked.
Well,
obviously.
This was a while ago because I'm fucking old. You don't mean a late boomer. Anyway.
Do you have a 1911?
I do not have a 1911. No.
You should get one. Get one of them Rock Islands for like $400 at like a sporting goods store.
Nope.
No?
Nope, not going to do it.
No.
Not that. I have what I have. We'll just leave it at that. Anyway, hey,
Anyways,
we got some riding in this past week.
Yeah, we got some riding in. We're going to talk about motorcycle rides. We're going to talk about group rides.
Well, I mean, specifically, go ahead.
Well, look, we're not talking about a handful of your dudes get together, like 8 of you, and we're going to go riding around on a Saturday afternoon. That's just fucking around, okay? That's just, how do you do that? You just do it. I don't know. Get out there and get it done, you know? We're talking about charity rides. We're talking about group rides where you're putting out flyers and you're trying to raise money for something, right? More specifically, like if you follow us on the social media machines, we did the club that we're in did a ride for Zach Olson, a memorial ride. He was a guy. I mean, he was a kid, but
19-year-old died from brain cancer.
He died of brain cancer. He fought cancer pretty much in his entire life, right? And this past weekend was the second annual ride for him, for his memorial ride, because he passed away in 2019. And our club basically planned and organized the entire ride. And we do other multiple rides throughout the year where we're raising money for charity. And these rides involve the public. The public is invited, encouraged to come along and help us raise money for this, whatever charity we're doing it for. We usually only work with a couple, but you know,
it stays local here.
It stays local too. You know, it's just one of those things where we're not the only club that does this, and we're probably not the only people interested in doing it. And we figured we'd have a podcast where we would try to help somebody who may have never done it before. Let's say you're one of our viewers and you say, you know what, man, I wish the area I was in had more charity rides, and there's just not anybody throwing them, and I want to throw them. Okay, well, here's what you need to do. Okay, the first thing you need to do is, if you want to throw a charity ride, you need to be the one that makes the final decision. You're the guy in charge, or woman in charge, you know, hashtag feminism, you know, or if you're pan, you know, and you're not sure what day or what gender you are today. I mean, whatever, hashtag panism. I don't know. I don't have my decoder ring to figure out what's the PC thing to say. But what I'm saying is that there has to be one person that makes a decision. This is where we're starting. This is where we're going. This is where we're ending. Yeah. There has to be that person. Otherwise, it turns into a clusterfuck, because it takes a group. You don't necessarily have to be a motorcycle club. You don't have to be a motorcycle association to do this. You just need a group of people that want to organize and throw this event, this ride. Okay. Main reason is you're going to need somebody to do registration. What is registration? Write your name down on a piece of paper. You might have to sign a waiver. Usually indemnity waiver, yeah. Which basically says that if you die in the ride, that we're not responsible for your ass being dead. Mm-hmm. That's essentially, that's the unlegalese fucking description of a fucking waiver. You can't sue me if you die, basically. Yeah.
Well, I mean, there's a lot that goes into it. I mean,
well, yeah,
a big charity ride like that.
Yeah, I mean, you're going to have somebody that's going to take the money, that's going to hold on to the money. It's going to make the change. It's going to make sure that the money doesn't fucking end up in the wrong fucking bag. And you know what I mean? It's
yeah, you're going to need wristbands. You're going to need bookkeeping. You're going to need wristbands. You're going to, you got to plan a route. You know, and we're not talking a route. Yeah. Depending
upon, comment below if it's route or route in your opinion.
It's route.
Or
route, either way. But, you know, we're not talking about, 20, 30 people here. Yeah. This last ride that we had for Zach Olson, we're talking like 150.
Yeah.
You know, and there's a big difference.
That's about a mile of motorcycle on the road.
Yeah. Yeah. There's a lot of things to take into consideration. You know, when you have to look at where you're starting. Is there room for all the bikes to fit? You know, do you have an area to be able to do your registration? Does that place give you proper egress out into traffic safely? Because, you know, you want to keep the group together. You want to move them all at once. And, you know, that takes a little bit of coordination. You got to block off traffic. You have to have blockers, people that are experienced and know how to do that shit.
Well, yeah. And it's, you know, you want to plan a route that's typically not in a busy area. Like, you don't want to go through the middle of fucking downtown. Mm. You know what I mean? Like, you just don't want to do that because you run the risk of running into idiots. You know, I'm not condemning everybody that drives a car. What I'm saying is that there's a certain percentage of the population that's just a fucking idiot. Yeah. And the last thing you want to do is run the risk of taking 150 plus bikes, 200 plus fucking people through a fucking area where one idiot can cause fucking death and mayhem in your ride.
Well, that happens. You read about them every year.
Yeah.
Every year, somebody gets pissed off and gets drugged up enough, and then they plow their vehicle into that pack of motorcycles.
Because they couldn't wait fucking 2 minutes for you to fucking take a fucking pack of fucking motorcycles trying to raise money for fucking kids that have cancer.
Yeah.
They just couldn't wait. Their fucking day was too fucking important. And since they were so entitled, they felt the need to fucking kill somebody because they just couldn't fucking wait those 2 fucking minutes.
Yeah. So you're thinking about country roads. You're thinking about roads that are, well paved, not a lot of potholes.
Well, you want to find a road that's in good condition. Big potholes and whatnot, they cause problems. But another thing you got to keep in mind, if like say you're in the Midwest like us here in Wisconsin, I mean, we're right in the middle of planting season. I mean, tractors are coming in and out of fields. They're going down roads. They're bringing shit onto the fucking road, giant clumps of fucking dirt, things like that.
Manure.
Yeah. I mean, you got to keep all that in mind. So when we say run the route, you got to run the route way ahead of time just to figure out, okay, this is the idea we're going. And then the day before the ride, typically, you want to rerun the route just to make sure there's not any surprises. There's not going to be a corner that needs to be swept out. There's not going to be, giant clumps of fucking dirt and mud and horse shit and whatever all over the place.
Or the DOT hasn't suddenly gone in and fucking pea graveled a portion of it.
I gotta find my smoke box. Well, carry on. Tell the people. Take 2, by the way.
Oh, yeah.
Keep going.
Well, I mean, we're talking about here in Wisconsin, probably a lot of rural areas do this. When they have like the secondary and the tertiary roads, they got this little thing they call pea gravel. What they do is they put a layer of tar down on the road, and then they dump a bunch of gravel over on the top of it. And for the first couple of days, it's loose as fuck.
No, that's not even true. For the first couple of days, it's loose as fuck until cars drive over it. And then there's 2 patches.
I haven't gotten to that point
this
yet
much
on the route.
There's this much fucking gravel that's packed down enough where it's not super duper dangerous, but it's still a little loose.
Yeah.
But then the rest of the road is just fine pea gravel.
Well, God forbid that center of that fucking lane is going to be all the built up stuff that's on there too.
Oh, and by the way, there's oil underneath the pea gravel. Yeah. So make sure that you don't run across that on your route.
Yep.
Because that's a motherfucker.
It is. There's so many different factors that go into this.
Make sure that you're not trying to cross too many uncontrolled intersections where you've got a stop sign, but the major highway that you're trying to cross doesn't. Make sure your blockers, because you're going to need blockers, unless you're going to get the cops involved, which is an option.
We've had them before.
We don't usually get along with the law enforcement that much because they have an opinion about us.
Well, usually this is how that conversation goes. Usually it's like, look, this is what we're doing. We're bringing this group of bikers through here. If you'd help us, that'd be great. But you're not going to stop us from bringing that group through.
And then they say they don't have the manpower, but then they make sure that they have a squad car there to make sure that they pull people over that don't obey all traffic laws.
Yeah.
Weird. Anyways.
Well, I mean, there's a lot of trust when you think about that too. And some people don't realize that when you get into that big pack and we're blocking off intersections, you're still going to get those citizen riders that are going to come up that intersection and stop at that stop sign.
Oh, yeah. You're going to get the slingshot effect.
The yo-yo effect, yeah.
Yeah. I mean, you're going to get those guys because, look, even if the front bikes, the guys up front are doing, say, 45 and a 55, I guarantee you by the time you get all the way to the back, they're doing 75 to keep up. Because you're always going to have that guy that's reaction time is a little bit slower, and he's going to have to catch up. Or you're going to have the person that daydreams and stares off into the distance, and they start trailing back, and then they speed up. And that causes the other person to slow down, and then they have to speed up. Next thing you know, you got this slingshot effect. For people that aren't watching this, I'm running my hands across the table. That's the noise you're hearing. But it essentially means that the front bikes can be doing 45, and the back bikes are doing 70 just to catch up to the bikes that are doing 45. And then when they do catch up, then they got to jam on the brakes as hard as humanly possible because nobody can slow down at an appropriate time during the fucking ride, because they all are either half wide open and then hard brake, or 500 feet back.
Mm-hmm.
Because when you involve the public, like say you're a motorcycle club or you're in some sort of organization, and you invite the public along, or you're just a random dude that's trying to throw something, you don't know who's going to show up. You don't know if the guy that's showing up is been riding motorcycles for 30 years or 3 months or 3 days, or this is his first ride he's ever been on. You don't know.
Yeah.
And I guarantee you're going to run across everybody like that.
Yep.
You're going to run across that guy that rode for 20 years and didn't ride for another 20 years and then decided he's going to start taking up riding again and feels like he hasn't, missed a beat. And I guarantee you that he has, because riding motorcycles is a
perishable.
It's a perishable commodity.
It is. It's like shooting, right? I mean,
yeah.
If you don't go shooting enough and you don't go shooting for 20 years, you're not going to hit the target like you used to.
Yeah. It's not like riding a bicycle. You will forget.
Definitely a perishable skill.
I don't know how many fucking times I've seen guys that spent, say 10 years in the Army shooting M16s or whatever back in the 80s, and then they go to the range with their brand spanking new AR-15 and they have no idea how to run the son of a bitch. You know what I mean? It's riding a motorcycle is the same fucking way. That's why in the springtime you always hear about riders going down left and right. It's because they haven't ridden a motorcycle in 6 fucking months.
Well, and you're going to really have to take time to plan and think of all these different things. This Zach Olson ride that we did just this past weekend, we started planning that in February.
Hell, we spent 2 days this past weekend planning out a ride that's not even happening for almost a month.
That was the day after the Zach Olson ride.
Yeah.
And that wasn't the first time we ran that route. We had already run it before. We'll even before we even run the route, we talk about it. We get phones out. We look at maps.
Or atlases.
Or atlases.
If you're that old.
Oh, I've got one.
Me too.
I like the paper maps. I'm a big map guy. I love maps.
I like maps too. I mean, and if you want to see what it's like on one of our rides, hell, check out our Instagram page, the Bikers Lifestyle Podcast on the Instagram. And I mean, I have videos of us out on the ride. I have videos of us hanging out at the bar. We got a video of drunk Miho making an ass of himself. I mean, they're
once
out
again,
there.
Yeah.
Once again, never fails to fail. I mean,
yeah, you took it off the right side of the handlebars, but I was, that was you and I. We were riding handlebar to handlebar the whole ride.
Yeah.
And it was a good slice. Those are good videos in there.
There's pictures of how many people showed up. I mean, it's all there. We're trying to document. We're trying to fucking be transparent, because we're trying to fucking, this podcast is always supposed to be informative and fun. It's supposed to highlight people that we feel are significant members of the motorcycle culture in our area, or not even in our area, in the great atmosphere that is America. Like Meg's motorcycle journey.
Yeah.
I mean, Meg was fucking awesome when we got to interview her. She's a fucking lawyer who is, I'll just say it, fucking smoking hot blonde. I mean, she's a fucking 10 out of 10, I mean, and she's a lawyer. So she's smart as fuck.
Great
she's
personality.
She's smarter than us, I'll tell you that right now.
Yeah, fun to look at.
I wouldn't want to pay Jenga with that chick.
Great to talk to. Yeah. I mean, she was awesome, man. And I'd love to go riding with her again. It'd be great if she can come out and get on one of our rides.
With her again? When'd you go
riding? Not again.
Secrets.
God
Secrets, people.
She was in Florida. I was in Florida. Okay, let me dream.
Your wife doesn't watch this shit anymore, does she?
She never has.
No, my wife doesn't give a fuck.
No, but I mean, there's just so much that goes into these rides. I mean, are you going to feed them?
You got to feed them.
Yeah.
And if you're going to feed them, that's got to be factored in, because, who's going to make the food? Who's going to distribute the food? Is it going to be prepared when you get there? Because I'll tell you right now, if you show up at the end point and you tell people there's a meal waiting for them and they've got to wait another 20 minutes, you're going to have a bunch of pissed off fucking people.
Very true.
You're going to get motherfucked all day long.
Well, most of the rides we do, a lot of them historically will be, registration starts 10:30, 11 o'clock in the morning. Kickstands up by noon. So people are getting there after breakfast. And then now suddenly we're going to put them on this ride for 4 or 5 hours. They're going from, here to there, getting drinks all over the place. You better feed them at the beginning. You better make sure that they have a way to get some.
To organize this with the bar owners. You don't want to just show up. Oh, hey, by the way, bar owner, I'm going to drop 200 people all at once in your establishment on a fucking Saturday afternoon at 1 o'clock. You know what I mean?
Well, I had arranged for 4 different food vendors between 2 different venues for that ride.
Dude, yeah, I mean, it's just how it works,
Mhm.
you know? I mean, if you really want to see how it works, come to Janesville, Wisconsin at Hammy's at 11 o'clock on June 19th, because we're doing our Fallen Brother ride
Yeah,
to honor and raise money for people. And
locally,
on July
once again.
31st, we're doing our strip poker run. We're raising money for the Beloit Domestic Violence Survivor Organization.
Yep, Survivor Center. Yep.
Yeah, Survivor Center.
Yep.
It's a battered women's shelter. That's, you know.
That's what we call it, but I
it's
mean,
what
it's got
it-
a big fancy name
Yeah,
to
it's
it.
got a long name, and you know.
You
it is
know,
what it is.
most of the shit that we do, it stays here in the community. We do a lot with community action with community kids.
Look, I'm not gonna name drop the guy because you know he's out there doing the Lord's work or whatever. But last year during the pandemic, we did our toy drive like we do every fucking year, where we raise 4 digits plus in money and literally a box truck full of toys. Okay. Well, last year we did the same thing that we always do, right? And we tell the guy, "Hey, man, come on through. We got toys and money for you for your organization," and we adopt a handful of families, and we just go out and spend a lot of money to give them gifts for the whole family because they're down on their luck for whatever reason.
We adopt usually 4 families at Christmas.
Yeah. And last year he told us straight out, he said, "Listen, you guys have donated more than anybody else this year. The pandemic completely fucking cut donations down to, you know, single digit percentages,
Mm-hmm.
you know. Now, did we get recognized for that in, like, say, the local paper or any news organization? Did you hear about it if you lived in the area? No, you didn't fucking hear about it. Why? Because nobody gives a fuck about greasy ass fucking motorcycle riders because they think we're all just out there causing havoc and tearing up shit.
Yeah, 100 of us decided to get together and go out and just inconvenience your day for 4 minutes because you
Yeah.
can't get through an intersection.
So, I mean, the point is, it's like, we're out there doing it. We're trying to fucking showcase that guys are out there doing it. Not just us. There's every motorcycle club that I know fucking does something. Even the super scary ones do something
They sure
once
do.
in a while.
Yeah, they sure do.
But my point is, I mean, you know, we're the fucking. I'm trying to figure out how to say this without pissing somebody off because we seem to piss. Okay, if you're a fucking man and you have what you think is honor and you have pride and you have self-respect or whatever, right? And you are a true biker, as they say on the internet in the memes, a true biker,
A real biker.
a real biker.
A real biker, yeah.
That means that you're a fucking stand-up human being. And stand-up human beings help people when they're fucking down on their luck. They help people when they're fucked up, right? Because everybody gets fucked up. Everybody has a fucking hard time. There's, you know, you can't have peaks without the valleys.
That's right.
Okay? So our motorcycle club, being a men's-only motorcycle club, we expect every member in here to fucking help somebody.
Yeah.
And by that, I mean, help us raise money for the less fortunate. Because there's, I mean, we live in Janesville, Wisconsin. Go ahead and Google Janesville, Wisconsin GM and then see what the fuck this town has been through in the past fucking 10 years.
Beloit, look at Beloit Corporation. What they
Yeah,
did to Beloit.
look at Beloit. That place is a fucking shithole. Okay?
Yeah, I live
This,
there.
yeah,
Half the year.
that's a fucking shithole.
Well, it is. Thank
I'm
God
just
I live in the township.
I'm just
but
saying.
It is. It is. No, you're not lying. No.
But anyways, my point is that, yeah, we're a motorcycle club. Yeah, we're a bunch of rough assholes that like to fucking have too good of a time sometimes. Yeah, sure. If you talk shit, I'll punch you in the fucking mouth. Yeah, sure. If you fucking try to fucking harm one of my brothers, I'm going to come at you with every fucking thing that I fucking have. Go ahead and rewind this fucking video to the beginning to see what the fuck I'm talking about. But my point is, like, I have taken hundreds of dollars out of my fucking pocket and given it to fucking people that are less fortunate.
Oh,
And every fucking club member in this fucking club has done so. Every fucking club that we fucking associate with. We had a club send a fucking probate to our fucking ride just to hand us $100 bill to give towards fucking last charity fucking that we were raising money for with the Zach Olson ride.
Yep.
They sent a fucking probate because they couldn't be there. They were somewhere else, but they sent somebody just to give us fucking money because they believe in fucking helping people too.
Yep.
You know?
And that's just not in this area. This is all across America.
It's all
folks.
over the fucking country.
Probably all across the world with a lot of biker groups.
Yeah.
You know, so, you know, yeah, you're getting inconvenienced by 4 minutes, you know, fuck you. You know, because those people are meat and potatoes, blue collar people. They're out there taking time out of their weekend. They could be sitting home, you know,
Yeah.
playing goddamn horseshoes, cooking out in the back, or, you know, doing whatever. But no, they take the money out of their pocket, they put it towards this, and they actually pay money to go on those rides. And then they pay for all those the different raffles and stuff because they know they're going to give back. I mean, I know on the day of the ride, I'm going to go through, you know, it's $100 easily.
Yeah. Oh, no, yeah. I mean, I don't want to get too much into the money aspect of it, but I mean, it's not you need to give X amount. It's that you give what you can. Like if you can't afford to fucking give, say, $20, you can only afford to give $5. Then give $5.
Yeah.
If you can't afford to give anything but time, then give time.
Then give time. Yeah, give a little bit of your time.
If all you can afford to do is share a fucking flyer on Facebook, if all you can do is share a fucking thing on Instagram, then share it.
Yeah.
Just do something.
Yeah, whatever you can.
Every little bit fucking helps.
Yeah.
You know, I mean, I don't expect anybody to fucking help us out, but I'm going to tell you right now, if you help us out, you're helping out more people than you can even fucking imagine sometimes. Well,
I mean, because what we're talking about is we're talking about money that's raised in the community, stays in the community. We're a nonprofit club. Every bit of what we do after expenses are paid goes back to the cause. You can't say that with United Way. You can't say that with
March of Dimes.
March of Dimes.
You know why it's called March of Dimes?
Red Cross.
Every fucking dollar you donate to the March of Dimes, only a dime goes to the actual charity. The rest of it goes to fucking CEOs. It goes to other fucking expenses that are fucking caused by the fucking charity.
It's not how it started out, just to let you know.
It's not how it started out, but that's how it fucking is.
But that's what it's turned into, unfortunately. So a lot of those charity groups that you have, I mean, Red Cross alone, like 75% of what they take in for their money pays the CEO's salary. Think about that. One guy.
Yeah.
One guy.
Look how much money fucking Lance Armstrong actually fucking donated to cancer research. And then look how much money his charity raised.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah. Look at Goodwill.
Yeah, Goodwill doesn't even fucking donate shit.
Yeah, people give them stuff for free to sell, and then they just profit from it.
Yeah.
And then they get cheap labor in the process. Granted, they're helping out, you know, people that are mentally disabled, handicapped,
yeah, but
elderly.
giving them a fucking job and taking advantage of them.
Mm-hmm.
So they have fucking basically, I don't want to say slave labor, but they have labor that they don't have to pay a competitive wage to. Let's put it. That's the nicest way I can say slave labor.
Nor will they have to give them. Will they give them enough hours to cause them to have to pay for any sort of
insurance?
Yes,
or benefits.
Your
tax
kind.
dollars help pay fucking a multi-billion-dollar corporation's fucking benefits.
Mm-hmm.
Put that in. That's Walmart, by the way.
Yeah.
And I'm not going to sit here and fucking get all fucking political on what corporations
that's not what this is about.
But what I'm saying is that be careful who you donate to.
Yeah.
Because that gas station fucking dollar that you're fucking giving St. Jude's or whatever, that might not all be going to St. Jude's. Because I'll tell you right now, most gas stations, they buy that roll of shit. The charity already got their fucking money.
Yep.
Okay? And what they usually do, and I don't know how it is anymore, but back in the day, the way it used to be is a representative from that fucking organization would go to, say, a gas station and say, look, I have 300 fucking pieces of paper here that you can charge $1 for, and you can buy them off me for $50, and that's a $50 donation, and then whatever you raise, you just keep.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
Now that's not to say that St. Jude's is bad, because St. Jude's, once the money gets to St. Jude's, 100% of it goes towards their cause.
Right, but there is a cost in doing all of this shit.
Mm-hmm.
Okay, you know what the cost for donating to us is? Nothing. We some of it goes back, like if we bought raffle prizes, we, you know, obviously they're paid through for the donations, but for the most part, all the fucking money we raise goes to the actual fucking cause.
I know, brother. I built a custom fishing rod that's was worth several $100s, donated that,
yeah,
and that actually raised the most money of all the raffle items.
Last year I was involved with one of the groups of dudes that went out and shopped for a family, and we were about $100 short. And instead of fucking putting shit back on the shelves, I took $100 bill out of my fucking pocket and fucking put it down on the fucking table and said, fuck it, I'm paying for the extra, because I'm not going to sit there and fuck over some fucking family that has practically fucking nothing on fucking Christmas during a fucking pandemic when they can't fucking get a handout because everybody's fucking broke and freaking out.
Yeah.
And I'm doing okay because my fucking job is essential, you know.
And we're not telling you this to virtue signal.
No, we're telling you this so you fucking realize that
the reality of it.
this is the reality of the situation. Okay, when you see a motorcycle club trying to raise money for a thing, they're actually doing it. They're actually doing it. Trust us, they're fucking doing it.
Yeah.
Okay, these MCs aren't fucking doing this shit because they need to fucking, I don't know, have a better image in the public.
Well, I know with all the planning that went in with the Zach Olson ride, you know, and then we're there the night before setting shit up. We're there early before the event starts to get everything going. We do the actual event. Then at the end of it, we got to take it all back down again.
Yep.
So it's a long, long day for people that are volunteering their time. And why do they do it? I mean, obviously we get the pleasure of riding out of it. We're doing it because we want to give back to the communities with where we live.
The average, let's say Fallen Brother ride coming up, okay? So we have a ride called the Fallen Brother ride. It's to honor guys that we've lost in the past. And it's not just us, it's anybody who shows up. If you've got somebody that you want to honor, then you can honor him. You can speak at it and talk about it, whatever. So that ride is on June 19th. And it's going to last roughly about 6 hours, give or take, right? Because, you know, every motorcycle club party always ends at question marks, you know, from 6 to question mark, because we don't know, right?
Well,
it ends when motherfuckers leave.
Well, that's 6 hours that people are spending on the ride. That's 12 hours for us.
For that day.
For that day, yeah.
Before that day, I couldn't tell you how many times I have already ran the route. I can't tell you how much planning has gone into it. Every fucking flyer that you see for one of our rides is somebody in front of a fucking computer for an hour and a half trying to make sure that every letter is correct and there's no typos and everything's spaced properly. And then, oh, by the way, now I got to remember to share it 6 to fucking 7 times a fucking week.
Oh,
and then
make all the copies of the
planning.
posters.
Yeah. Oh, so we got to organize the food. We got to make sure the food is prepped. Who's cooking the food? Who's dishing out the food? Who's going to fucking go buy the fucking food?
Where are we going to store the food?
Where are we going to store the food?
What are we going to serve the food on?
Yeah.
Yeah, I know.
Who's buying the fucking raffle items? Who's going to fucking make sure we sell the fucking tickets? Who's going to sell the fucking tickets? Who's going to fucking organize the money after the fucking money's been raised?
Oh my God. Negotiating with the vendors to get a vendor to come in there and be able to provide food, or, you know, like the Chopper Charlie. We appreciate you, Chopper Charlie. You do some good stuff for us.
Shout out to Chopper Charlie.
That's right. But you have to negotiate with the vendors too, because, I mean, you know, if they're going there, you'd like for them to be able to give a certain percentage of what they take in and put it towards the cause too.
There's just a whole bunch of shit that goes involved. So much shit that goes into organizing a ride. And it's all for a fucking cause. We're not doing, like, look, hey, do we get together and ride for no fucking reason whatsoever?
Yeah, we did that on Monday.
We do it all the fucking time. I almost fucking died because of diesel fuel on the fucking road.
Yeah.
Because I thought it was just wet from rain. Nope, turned out to be fucking diesel fuel.
We weren't even going to go on the ride.
Super slippery. Super slippery. Just so you know out there. Pro tip, diesel fuel is oil.
Yeah. Yeah, you showed up at my house to drop the bike off, and I talked myself right into riding with you. Because you were like, well, you know, I work during the week. I don't work on the weekends. I'm like, yeah, let me get my shit on.
If I don't get my bike back soon, I'm going to fucking...
blow my soft tail up. Yeah, I know.
I'm going to blow your soft tail up. I'm going to fucking blow up a fucking motorcycle shop. Anyways.
You were riding.
Before I incriminate myself.
Yeah, whatever. Too late.
I can't admit to deny or anything.
You had the gun out earlier, you know?
No, I don't give a fuck. It's just a handgun. That's not the scary gun.
No, it's not an AR. That's right.
That's right. You want to talk about how the computer nerds fucking took away all the beef?
Nah.
No. Where is the beef? The 80s are back. Anyways. Yeah, I know this wasn't a super fun episode. We'll get back into it. You know, maybe we'll talk to Missy from Missy Moto, see if she's still chopping off people's balls or dogs' balls. Or
dogs'
whatever.
Balls, yeah. Ooh.
She's a badass, man.
She is badass.
Don't sleep on
man.
that chick. She'll fucking. She's not just another pretty face.
I think she'll fuck you up, man.
She'll fuck you up.
Yeah, we know we talked with a lot of people along the way. I mean, fuck, I look at this podcast from when we started it to where we're at right now, and we've progressed zero technologically,
No, we're getting there.
but
It's just,
content we've really gotten better.
we're running out of fucking time. I mean, dude, it's right in the middle of doing shit, and we're trying to fucking organize, and we're trying to fucking do the podcast, plus do the motorcycle club shit, plus do the fucking work shit, plus do the family life. I mean, it's a lot.
It can be, but you know, yeah, I had a great time. You and I, we rode together side by side. We rode Saturday, Sunday, and Monday.
Yeah.
We hadn't done that in a while,
No.
so that was a good thing.
And this Saturday, we'll be organizing the strip poker run. Flyers should be out for that. Strip poker run is July 31st. I know there's been some inquiries. Yep, it's starting at the Table in Afton, Wisconsin. The bar's name is The Table.
The Table used to be called the Afton Pub.
Yep, in Afton, Wisconsin, which is about, I don't know, 5-7 miles outside of Janesville, Wisconsin.
On County D Afton Road.
Yep, and then it will be ending at Farmers, where we will actually be doing a podcast here in the relatively near future for the owner named Joe. And Joe is hardcore as fuck.
He's the real deal, man.
He's the real deal, man. He's been around since the beginning of time. He has stories for days about crazy biker fucking shit that's happened. He's the fucking guy that if you look up biker bar owner, his picture's in the dictionary.
Yeah.
He's hardcore. He's fucking awesome.
Big time.
He is a freedom loving, gun toting, fucking badass fucking biker from the fucking back in the day.
Yep.
And he's still kicking. He's still doing it. He's still out there every fucking day. You go to Farmers in fucking Darien, Wisconsin, you're gonna see fucking Joe, and he will fucking sit there and talk to you for an hour and a half about shit that happened fucking 20 years ago.
And if you go there, sit in the shot chair, pay the money, get the shot, but sit in the shot chair. All right, you got to sit in the shot chair.
The bartenders are fucking usually good looking.
Oh yeah. Usually, but I mean, fucking, he's got, you know, the bar. He's got a couple of. He's got an outdoor bar. He's got a couple of patio areas.
Dude owns half the fucking town. I call him the mayor of Darien.
Yeah, I think so. Yeah, he must own half the town.
No, he's been there. He's been there for a minute. But anyways,
he's going to be a good interview.
He will be.
We've got
shout out to Joey.
Yep.
Out there in fucking Cali, fucking living it fucking real big. I forgot what interview or what episode we interviewed him. He's out there. He's still fucking doing it. Old fucking Falconberry. You know, that fucking dude, that kid's fucking artwork is amazing. I mean, how the fuck he's not famous, I don't know. That fucking dude's fucking incredible with a fucking paintbrush.
Yeah,
and
Falconberry Designs, yeah.
Fucking shit, man. Fucking Josh Phillips, he's still out there killing it. He's in fucking Indiana, fucking raising a family, carrying the fucking torch for fucking bikers everywhere on the fucking internet.
Guy travels with his motorcycle wherever he goes. Even if it's a work truck, he's got it with him, man.
Yeah, he's the real fucking deal, man. He's the fucking guy that everybody fucking wants to be. Shit. I mean, fucking just shout out. You know what I mean? Shout out to all the fucking 6 people that will listen to this fucking Tiller. Fucking Tiller. He's out there. He's not making holsters. He's making fucking he's doing all sorts of shit. And he's retired.
You know, and I had to laugh a little, like we were sort of making fun about Sportsters because we like to stir the pot on.
Oh yeah,
on the biker's lifestyle.
It's all love. It's just whatever.
But Tiller makes he can chop the hell of a Sportster, man.
No, I know, I get it. It's just fucking. It's just fucking. We're just goofing. We don't have a problem with gold wings. We just like to make fun of them because they're fags.
Oh man, I hear they're comfortable.
It's a joke. Calm down.
I hear they're comfortable as hell to write.
God damn! Don't write me a sternly worded fucking email. Oh, fuck.
God. I know, right?
Nobody cares. Your pocket protectors are beautiful.
Well, that's the whole thing. Like we talked about that before. Like,
actually.
Yeah.
Anyways,
if you have a bad comment to make, please make it because we embrace that too. We'll give you a thumbs up and a heart sign.
Yeah.
We love it.
I hate this podcast too, man. I hear you.
I almost feel like we're a slave to it sometimes, you know?
Oh, it's true.
It's true.
This is the second one we've done today. And we're only going to air one. This is the second time we've talked about this today.
We haven't even talked about cooking yet because evidently that hit a nerve with some people too.
Keep those recipes coming, man.
Meatloaf, right? Yeah, meatloaf recipes. Yeah, your mom told me where I can get Spam, you know, if I run out.
Yeah, well, to be honest, you already knew that.
I kind of did. I don't like to go to Walmart, though. I don't like to put money in their pockets. Don't they get enough already?
Well, if you need brake clean, Spam, and an Uncle Buck DVD, there's only one place you're going at 2 in the morning.
Well, or
That's Walmart.
or some old Roy dog food.
And a goldfish. But anyways.
Yes, a goldfish, right.
Oh,
No shit.
fuck. Anyways.
And a riding mower.
Yeah, and a riding mower.
You go to Costco and you can get a coffin, you know? Or is that Sam's Club? I don't know. I don't know. It's a weird world, man. But we're out there doing it every weekend, man. You know, we're in the peak riding season right now, and you know, we're doing what we're doing. And last year, during the middle of the pandemic, we fucking said fuck you and did what we were doing anyway.
We never stopped. We still haven't stopped. We're not going to stop. We're selling gun raffle tickets right now.
Freedom raffle.
Freedom raffle, yeah, because you can't say gun raffle anymore on certain social media pages, and they take you down because, you know, guns are scary.
But they're okay when the police have them.
Well, no, we're defunding them.
Oh, is that what we're doing?
I don't fucking know.
I can't
Anyways,
keep track anymore.
I'm too busy riding motorcycles to give a fuck.
Well, you ride mine at least for right now, but
Well, yeah, I'm riding somebody's.
yes, yeah, that's very true.
I can't ride mine because some fucking shop has had it for over a month. And
Actually, you on the Zach Olson ride, you rode 2 different motorcycles for that
I did.
because evidently Miho's short.
Yeah,
You want to talk about that?
No.
No. Fucking now Miho wants to buy my Softail. It's like, if you ever sell that, I'll buy it from you. Like, okay, $8,000. It ain't worth it.
No.
It's not. But think about that the next time you're sitting in traffic and your legs are cramping up, aren't they?
They are. Well, I've been sitting in this fucking chair for like 3 fucking hours now.
Yeah, well, I should have pressed record the first time.
It happens. We're over it.
It does happen.
But anyways,
Anyway, and the next time you see that big ride out there, know this, that those people are out there raising money for a real good cause. More than likely, it's going to stick within your community. They're all paying money to be there out of their own pocket. And so just give them a few minutes, you know?
not only that, but fucking get involved. Quit being this fucking armchair fucking warrior on the internet. Because I'm going to tell you this right fucking now. I am on social media more than I want to be sometimes. You know, I'm either promoting this look, chances are if you see somebody promoting the Biker's Lifestyle podcast, that's me.
Yeah.
If you're on Instagram, Facebook, whatever, it's me. If you see something for the BIC, like a flyer or something like that, the Brothers in Chains Motorcycle
You
Club,
just put it together.
that's me.
Mm-hmm.
I'm out there organizing. I'm out there fucking beating down fucking doors, fucking talking to people about fucking helping us out. Fucking whether it's, hey, we're going to have a ride coming through your area, your bar, your whatever. That's me.
Yeah, me
Get
too.
involved. You know, because I see and hear and watch people talk about how they're going to do, oh man, I'm going to get there. Oh man, I'm going to try to be there. And like a fraction show up.
Mm-hmm.
Everybody's gets super busy when it's time to fucking actually do something.
And God forbid they forecast rain.
Oh my God, if there's a fucking cloud in the sky, that's like half the fucking people aren't showing up.
And we ride rain or shine.
Yeah, and you won't believe how many people on the internet ride in the rain and they'll ride, oh, I'm not a fair weather rider, I'll ride fucking, everyone's rode in fucking hail, snow, rain, a hurricane, tornado, earthquake, shit, man, I'll fucking ride. But yeah, when we throw a fucking ride and it's calling for a 20% chance of fucking rain, our attendance is down 40 fucking %.
That's usually what happens. Yeah.
Hardcore motherfuckers, my ass. Shit. I'm just kidding.
Yeah, no, you're not.
I appreciate everybody that shows up, though.
Fuck.
You people are real. You people are cool.
I left this here last week after that podcast. It was 43 fucking degrees and raining. My dumb ass got on a motorcycle to ride 15 miles back home again.
I had to turn the heater on in the Tahoe.
I was wet and frozen by the time I got there. I didn't warm up till the next day.
And look, I understand it was fucking Memorial Day weekend, last weekend, Monday, and I see all these biker pages, and they're covered in these heartfelt memes about how we're supposed to respect all the fallen soldiers and never forget. Okay, that's cool. But also don't forget that they died for a reason.
Yeah.
They died for our freedoms.
Yeah, and they died for you to have your fucked up opinion about things.
They died for your right to get out there on 2 fucking wheels and make a difference.
That's right.
So if they could sacrifice their lives on foreign fucking soil, fighting a fucking war to fucking protect our fucking freedoms, the least you can do is get out there on your fucking motorcycle, throw a $20 bill in the fucking kitty, and fucking go on a fucking charity ride that a fucking motorcycle club just spent the past fucking 2 months putting together.
Brother, you know as well as I do, all wheels are welcome at our motorcycle, at our events. Every single one of them.
Even Gold Wings.
Yep.
Did we have a Goldwing rider?
We did. He was on a big trike.
He was on a Goldwing trike. That's like, ugh. But at the same time, we take his money. We appreciate him showing up, man. He fucking showed up, showed out. You know,
a guy with a car.
How many fucking hardcore Harley guys fucking stayed home that day?
Yeah.
A lot.
Oh, it's always something. It's too hot. It's gonna rain out. It's too cold. I don't know.
My bunions.
We ride. We're bikers. We ride.
Yeah, sorry. Sorry if I fucking make you feel bad because I'm fucking awesome.
Well, I mean, you in the one you in the episode you didn't see because I didn't hit record.
You'll never let yourself live that down.
Probably not. If I can't beat myself up, then who can? But you know, bikers are usually, they're not just the complainers. Bikers are the problem solvers.
We're the last. Look,
there's many breeds of people, and we identify with bikers, and I understand what you're going to say. We're one of the last of very few dying breed of deliberate men.
Well, that's a fancier thing that I was going to say. I was going to say, look,
college, you know,
we're bikers, so we're from the same cloth that was cut from the cowboy or the Viking. We're the nomads. We're the guys that seek adventure.
The loving act, the oil worker.
We're the guys that want to fucking get out there and experience the world.
That guy working high steel.
Yes. We're the guys that are just putting miles in just to put miles in.
We're putting our money where our mouth is.
We're out there getting it, right? Listen, if you're a fucking minivan driving fucking soccer mom / soccer dad /
cool
PTA
too.
member, fine, great. Nobody's judging you. Fucking, hey, man, I mow lawns. I fucking, you
cook.
I make dinners. You know what I'm saying? I do all the fucking bullshit domestic shit that fucking drains your fucking soul. I do all that too. But day in and day out, I fucking try to get out as much as I possibly fucking can to have a little bit of adventure. And if I could raise some money for some less fortunate people and have an adventure at the same fucking time, I'm going to fucking do it. Mm-hmm. Because I'm not going to sit here and fucking not try to make a fucking difference when half the fucking world seems to be fucking suffering in these bullshit fucking times that we fucking live in. Jeff Bezos don't fucking give nearly as enough effort in fucking charity work as 2 greasy asshole fucking bikers on the fucking internet right now.
He's the richest man in the world.
Richest man in the fucking world. I don't know him, Elon Musk. I don't fucking care. Right? These fucking assholes are buying yachts for their yachts.
Yeah.
Google that.
Look it up. Yeah.
Fuck.
It's the truth.
Bill Gates can kiss my fucking ass. Yeah, Bill Gates hasn't had a fucking mom in the 4th ward of fucking Janesville fucking break down the fucking tears, give him a big fucking hug because you just dropped off fucking $1,000 worth of toys for fucking 6 fucking kids. That's right. Have.
Yeah.
Has he? No. He's so busy fucking getting a divorce, can't get fucking laid, and he's a fucking billionaire.
Yeah. Ain't that the God's honest truth?
This is how you get kicked off the internet.
This is exactly how you get kicked off the internet.
Oh, we should probably wrap this shit up.
We probably should.
Did you hit record?
I deserve that. I did deserve that. Nonetheless, so we got Fallen Brother Ride coming up June 19th. We got the Strip Poker Run coming up on July 31st.
And we're doing a fucking ride for September 11th, Tank's favorite holiday. For homeless veterans.
Homeless veterans, that's
so,
right.
If you're around the Janesville area in southern Wisconsin, on September 11th, we're doing a ride for homeless veterans. So keep that in mind too.
Well, I'll tell you what, open invitation, anybody that's listening to this, to come on these rides, June 19th, July 31st, September 11th. Come on any of them. Come. Let us know you're coming in. Hell, we'll probably do a little work for you and tell you what hotels to book at.
Don't get creepy.
We don't want to get it weird.
Don't say you want to come to my house because you're not allowed.
You're not allowed.
You're a stranger danger.
But we will show you some hospitality.
Yes, we'll be nice to you, but don't be weird.
Yeah, it doesn't. Yeah. That's
don't
only
be
for
stranger danger.
That's only for us.
Yeah, we get weird.
Yeah, that happens every now.
We'll hang out with you for an hour, and then everything's cool, and then we'll all get weird together. But nonetheless, don't get weird.
Either way, open invitation to everybody out there. Please come and see what this is all about. Talk to us, learn, because this camera's just got this tiny little area, man. The whole world's out there. It's all out there.
You can hear it in the background because we have a shitty ass studio because it's a clubhouse.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, we're on a busy intersection right up the street from a motorcycle shop.
It's fun times. We're gonna get we got the equipment. We just got to figure out how to run this shit. That's the problem. We don't have a Jamie.
To run
we
it
don't
to-
have a producer. There's nobody sitting to the side right now. This is it. This is the Bikers Lifestyle Podcast right here.
And if you want to be our producer and not earn anything at all, but
yeah,
get
if you want to do
recognition,
work for free,
we'd love to have you.
we'd love to have you.
We would. So we should wrap this up, huh?
Yeah, go ahead.
Yeah. So keep all that in mind. Thanks for listening. Hope we didn't depress you too much. We're probably going to get the asshole Trent back on here at some point in time.
That guy's a dick.
Yeah, we're going to still do the cooking challenge, so we can talk about that. And
Yep.
everybody just keep in mind the most dangerous part in your motorcycle is the nut that connects the seat to the handlebars. Peace.